filming the fall favorites tag, which was created by Jaclyn Hill, and then Christina from Pretty Shiny Sparkly and Savannah from Savannah K. Wallace both tagged me to do it. So I'll link both of their videos down below as well as Jaclyn's, but it worked out because I was already planning on filming my fall essentials. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna answer Jaclyn's question, but I'm gonna stay on the makeup one for a little bit longer and show you some additional beauty products that I love for fall. Last week, my mom and I had a little day date down in Old Town Alexandria, and we had lunch together and walked through the shops, and I did buy a fall candle from Anthropologie, and when we walked in, I was immediately drawn to the packaging. I have it burning in the background, but you can't see it that well, so I'll do a close-up, but this is the top that came with it, and it's called Pumpkin Chestnut. And it has the different spices that you would associate with pumpkin pie, but there's also vanilla, myrrh, sandalwood. So it's very warm. It smells like fall in here. I think it has a decent throw. I have a small townhouse, so not filling up gigantic rooms, but it smells really good. The only thing is that I think you're paying a lot for the packaging because the burn time isn't that long. I think it was only like 12 hours. But I don't mind that terribly because it's so pretty that I'm gonna use the bottom part as a dish and use it to display something. Okay, let's talk fall beauty products for a second. The tag asks lip color and blush. For lip color, the last video up right before this one was called my top 10 fall lipsticks. And I tried them all on for you and I tell you why I like them. So if you missed that video, it will be linked on the screen as well as in the description box. But for blush, I've been really liking one from Alima Pure. This is called their Satin Matte Blush, and I haven't tried a ton of natural blushes, mostly because I'm not 100% sold on the idea of loose products, but the packaging of this one is really nice. First of all, it's beautiful, and there's a place to twist, so you can just get out a tiny bit of product. So I sipped just a tiny bit into the cap and then use a blush brush to apply it. And I'm wearing this one today, which is called Soft Plum. I think it just adds a nice little bit of warmth without competing with whatever eye color or eyeshadow or lip color that I'm wearing. The other thing I wanted to mention is eyeshadow, and this palette, while I wear it year round, I especially love it in fall. I just think the colors kind of lend themselves to the season, and it is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is a favorite and I've talked about it a lot, but I really like this middle row, especially these warmer shades, and this is what I have on right now. This warm shade in my crease, this shimmery one all over my lid, and then I've deepened it up a little bit with this darker brown. And I love these colors together. They blend out beautifully. It's just a beautiful palette in general. And then also these are from Kat Von D, and these are the Metal Crush eyeshadows. And I have two shades, Raw Power, which is more of a burgundy shimmery color. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas right now. The only thing about them is that they're very soft, so you have to be very careful if you order these online. I know a lot of people, they've been delivered broken. And then as I was bringing all this makeup down to show you, I dropped one, and I'm just so bummed about it. But this is the color Dose, and I'm not going to open it right now because I don't want to spill all over my table, but I will insert a picture. But this is a beautiful copper color, and these are gorgeous on their own. But when you apply them next to each other and blend them together, it is stunning, and I think it's the perfect fall eye. So I definitely want to do a fall get ready with me, and I think when I do, I'm going to use these shadows. Fall is such a good time for nail polish. I've already worn this season the Nails Inc NailKale in the shade Regent Muse, which is a beautiful plum color, and I did wear this on Instagram, so I'll link that post down below if you want to see what it looks like on. But this color and the formula of NailKale, I just think it's one of my absolute favorite. It applies so nicely. And then this one I haven't even worn yet. I just bought it a couple days ago. It's from Smith & Co, and the name is Feed the Rich. And it's a very unique color, like a murky turquoise, dusty, blue, green, grayed out a little bit. I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm really excited to wear this. I saw this on my friend, in my mind I say her Instagram name like Catilia Marie, hopefully I'm saying that somewhat closely, but this looked so good on her, so I'll link her Instagram post down below. But I just thought this would be the perfect fall nail polish. Have such a boring answer to this, and I know that there are drinks that come out every season, popular drinks that I think sound good and I think I should try them. Whenever I get up to order, I just default to an iced chai latte because nothing tastes better to me than that. So not a really creative answer, but I do like shopping at World Market, and there's one Bed Bath & Beyond in our area, and inside they have the food grocery section of World Market. So if I ever have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond, I try to go to that one. And on my last trip, I got sucked into the seasonal aisle, and I came across this pumpkin spice coffee, and this is from the World Market brand. And and I could smell how good it smelled outside of the bag, so I decided to give it a try, and I've made it a couple times. Mostly I smell the nutmeg, and it's not really overpowering, and it doesn't taste artificial, which I think sometimes a lot of pumpkin flavored things can taste kind of fake, so I don't experience that with this coffee. And what I like is that you don't need a flavored creamer to make it taste good. It tastes good on its own. So nothing new to my Starbucks order, but I have been drinking the pumpkin coffee at home. I could honestly talk about fall clothes for the rest of the day. Give me all of the gingham, all of the plaid. This is my favorite time of year for clothing. But something that I bought brand new for this season, everything was 40% off at LOFT last weekend, and I love LOFT's lightweight fall jackets. They do a really good job. I have a tan one and a green one from last year, and this time I bought a navy one. And this looks a little bit heavier than normal. I think it's mostly because of this hood. It has faux fur, and what's cool is that the fur can be removed, or you can remove the hood altogether. And my favorite thing about this jacket, other than the color, is that it's lined with sweatshirt material, so it is so comfy. So I'm just counting down the days until it gets cool enough that I can wear this. There is something about this time of year, the changing of seasons, September, and I know that I'm well past the school age, but it still feels like a fresh start to me. And I think that feeling kind of ties into why this group of movies are my favorite fall movies, and they're the Harry Potter series. And I read the books as an adult right around the time that Jer and I got married. And as I would finish each book, I would go out and buy the movie before I started the next ones. I have so many great memories. Jer loves these movies too. The series is still very dear to my heart. The kids, and I think the kids starting school, you know, at the beginning kind of just reinforces that feeling of fall to me. So at some point I'm going to go back and reread all the books too. For TV, Jer and I are still making our way through X-Files, and we're trying to get through it before the new episodes come out, and I will tell you where we are. Season 5, episode 18. So we're enjoying that, and then I, on my own, am watching Doctor Who, and I'm trying to just savor that and not rush through it at all. And then for a show that actually came back this fall, my friend Diana is really into Mindy Kaling, and I had watched the show, but I kind of petered off sometime last season. So I caught back up, and then now the new season is you can only watch it on Hulu, and they release a new episode every Tuesday. And it's a really cute show. It's just fun to put on the background, and I usually watch that while I paint my nails. I love pretty much all of the Thanksgiving food: turkey, sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie. My mom, she makes this one pumpkin pie where she takes cake mix and crumbles it with melted butter on top of the pumpkin filling. It is amazing. So that's one of my favorites. And then on a much healthier note, just a week or two ago, my mom brought me some of these Chia peanut butter energy bites, and they were so good. So I wanted to repay the favor and make her some. And my friend Megan, who has a YouTube channel called The Healthy Grocery Girl, just last week she posted a recipe. Let me pull up the exact name. Okay, they're called pumpkin seed and oat energy bites. So they're like the fall time equivalent, like the fall version. I thought they sounded so good. I'll tell you some of the ingredients. I thought I had everything, but I don't have organic peanut butter, so I'm gonna run out and get that this afternoon. You need pitted dates, rolled oats, chia seeds, sea salt, the peanut butter, pumpkin seeds, and unsweetened shredded coconut. So it's a really simple list, but they look so good. So I really want to make those and take them to my mom. And if you haven't checked out Megan's YouTube channel, it's one of my favorite food related YouTube channels, so I'll link that down below. I was a princess for like 15 years straight, but my Gammy made all of our dresses. So I love to look back and see those pictures, but as an adult, the only Halloween tutorial I have up on my channel is an Amy Pond tutorial from Doctor Who. And randomly, if you had to ask me what video I'm the most proud of, the intro to that video. It's the first time I tried to do anything really creative, and the editing is so basic. It's just very simple editing, but I was ecstatic when I got it how I wanted it. I even remember calling Jer and being like, I can't wait till you come home from work so I can show you this. So when anybody still to this day comments on that video, I love to go back and watch just the intro. It makes me very happy. But I think Doctor Who, it just lends itself to awesome Halloween costumes. If you're a couple, like one of you goes as a companion, one of you goes as the doctor, or if you have a group of friends, that would be so cool. One person goes as the doctor and everybody else goes as their favorite companion, or like everyone picks their favorite doctor and dresses up and you all go together. That would just be so cool. So if you have ever done that, please tag me in your pictures because I think that's the coolest thing ever. That is all for the questions, and thanks again to Christina and Savannah for tagging me, and I want to go ahead and tag a couple people. I tag Allison Anderson, Blushing Biddies, Estee Lalonde, L'Amour et la Musique, The Green Bunny, and TT Sandra, and I don't think any of them have done this video so far, but thank you each so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.